So this video is going to be about stage door stories. I have been to the Wicked stage door many times, and I recently visited Everybody's Talking About Jamie and met the cast at stage door. So these are my stage doors do's and don'ts from what I've learned over many experiences. One of my first, actually this is going to be my first one because this is one of my biggest things. Don't expect the cast to come and talk to you. My first stage door experience was the cast of Wicked, so Susie Mathers and Phil May. It was their last show, and Oliver Saville, their last show as the cast in Wicked. And I went to the stage door. Oh, that's not the story at all. Come on, Catherine. Oh. Right, welcome back guys. So today's video is all going to be about stage doors, the do's and don'ts when you're at the stage door. So I have visited the Wicked stage door, and I have visited Everybody's Talking About Jamie. And also Witness for the Prosecution. So my first pointer is don't expect the cast to come out the stage door or to be able to hang around to talk to you, because I stayed at the stage door for Wicked. And I met Susie Mathers, who was wonderful, but she was, you know, it was between matinee and evening. That was her lunch break. She was very good. She took a photo, she chatted to me, then she left. But that was lovely. So it was very quick. Very quick, but very lovely. But one of the experiences I did have is Rosa O'Reilly, who plays Nessa Rose. I wanted to meet her, and she came out the stage door, and I said, "Hi Rosa," and she looked at me and just sort of blanked me, so I was like, okay, she didn't hear, so I said it again, and then she just walked straight past me, and she was with Idris, who played Bock at the time, and they just sort of just ignored me and crossed the road. And afterwards I tweeted Idris, and I said, you know, you just completely blanked me at the stage door, and because I was a bit like, this is my first experience, you know, that's like really sad. But he actually replied, and he was like, I had to get my train, I'm really sorry, I had to get my train. And I was like, oh yeah, they're human as well. And I think a lot of the time people forget that. Like, he had to get that last train. I know what that's like. I've been in London and I've been like, I have to run and get that last train. So, you know, don't expect them to come out. I was disappointed, but there's always another opportunity to meet them. So that's one of my don'ts. Don't expect them. Another don't is don't be rude. If, you know, they can't be. Like, when Rosa and Idris crossed the road, I didn't start shouting at them because, fair play, I was upset, but that's it at the end of the day, you know. Shouting at them isn't going to bring them back. Don't be rude to them, you know. They've just put on this incredible show. They're tired, you know, it's been a long day. Just give them a break, guys, you know. Don't shout, don't be rude. I had one experience of somebody being rude next to me, to the cast, and it's just not needed, because what are you going to get out of it? They're not going to say, oh yeah, I'll come back and sign your programme. It's just not going to happen. So that's another don't. My third don't is don't forget a Sharpie or any pen. So many times I've been at the stage door at Wicked, I've been there quite a lot, and people next to me have been like, oh, can I bring a pen? I've forgotten mine. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but I'm like, guys, how could you forget a pen, you know? Because the actors don't carry one around, so bring a Sharpie. Sharpie is the best. I have brought Biro once, which wasn't that great, but yeah, Sharpies are the best. So I've met the cast of Wicked. I've met this cast of the 2018 cast to 2019. I met the 2016 to 2017 cast. It was so lovely. You know, you try so much, like, not to take up too much of their time. One of my do's is do be polite, you know, do be thankful. When I met Oliver Saville, I literally idolised Oliver Saville, and I was crying because I was so happy I met him. And I said to him, you know, thank you so much for your time. It was something stupid like midnight, or like 5 past midnight, and he was still there chatting to me. And I said to him, you know, I really appreciate you've had a long day and you're still waiting around, so just be grateful, you know. It's not their job. It's not their job to come out of the stage door and greet you. You know, I work in a nursery. If I came out of a nursery and parents were waiting for me, I'd be a bit like, what is going on? Like, I'm not paid to do this. So just be grateful, you know. It's such an incredible experience. If you've met cast, you're so lucky. I can't begin to tell you how lucky I am. I met Harry Reid, who played Leonard Vole in Witness for the Prosecution. That was a really funny story, actually, because he was sort of coming out the stage door, but the stage door is within the theatre. And I was sort of staring at him for ages, and he sort of stopped and was talking to some of the other actors, and I kept staring at him because I was like, is that really him? Like, because a lot of the time as well, I find you don't realise it's them, especially Elphaba, when she comes out and he hasn't got the green makeup on. It's like, Wait, is that you? So yeah, with Harry I was sort of staring, and then he looked at me and I was like, I'm just going to go over and just say, you're Harry. So I went over to him and I said, hi, you Harry? And he was like, yeah. He was lovely, very, very nice guy, and he stayed for ages. He was talking to everybody, so that was wonderful. So yeah, just be grateful for the opportunity you're given. Another do is, oh, I've done the pen, haven't I? Do bring a pen, do be grateful. You know, do be friendly as well. Every time I've gone to the stage door, I've been chatting to somebody. I had somebody really rude once who pushed in front of me, and I was like, what are you doing? But normally there is a security guard there, and the security guard will sort of just say, this person was here first, do you mind just going behind them? So that was nice, but I struck up a lovely conversation with some girls when I met the cast that everybody's talking about Jamie, who were wonderful. There was a problem with like a homeless guy who came up and was kind of rude to Luke Bayer, who was an absolute pleasure to me, and he hugged me. It was so wonderful, but he was so lovely. So yeah, just do make friends. You know, you're at the stage door, you're all there for one reason. A lot of people are on their own a lot of the time. I'm really lucky actually. My mum comes with me, and she's sort of a photographer, takes photos of me with the cast. Actually, another thing I found as well, do ask permission to hug them, because I read Maria Coyne, who is understudy for Glinda, I read on Twitter she said she's not much of a hugger, she doesn't like hugs, and I was like, oh my god, because a lot of the time I just go up to them and hug them, and I haven't even asked. So when I met the cast where everybody's talking about Jamie, I saw Luke and I asked him if I could hug him. Do you think, you know, it's out of respect, we are strangers at the end of the day, yeah, we are fans, but you know, you don't want somebody just flinging their arms around you. So that's what I can say. So do bring a pen, do be grateful, you know, what an opportunity, do be polite, yeah, and just do ask permission as well. Like, I always say, please can I have an autograph, you know, because don't expect things. Because I met Scott Sutcliffe actually, who is one of the ensemble in Wicked, and he sort of just walked past me and I was like, oh my god. So I called him back because I couldn't quite believe it was him, and I said to him, is there any chance I can have an autograph? And you know, just ask, just be as friendly as possible. You know, these guys aren't robots, you know, they're not just performers, you know, that they're human beings at the end of the day. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my do's. It's not a very long one, but yeah, my don'ts. I think the two most important things is do be polite and don't be rude, because there's no point in being rude. Don't be rude to the people next to you, because that's not going to get you anywhere. And also, you don't want to ruin the staff party at the stage door, because an actor could walk past you and you've missed them. But most importantly, you know, you have to have fun. I've had a lot of fun. I've waited out in freezing cold. Freezing cold. So just make sure you wrap up warm if you're going in winter, because I didn't. I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to dress up really nicely, and I was freezing. Just have fun. It is such an experience, but don't expect them to come out, because it's not part of their jobs. And I learnt that with Wicked, I think, a lot. You know, Elfa, she won't come out after the matinee. She's full of green makeup. She's not going to come out, so don't expect them to. Don't be rude. Don't say, oh, you've been waiting for ages. They've been on stage, you know, what do you expect? But yeah, I absolutely love theatre, and I can't wait to go to many, many more stage doors. Probably be Wicked again. You know, I think they know me up there now. I've been so many times. So yeah, those are my stage doors, do's and don'ts. Yeah, bring a pen, have fun, don't be rude, be polite. But yeah, most importantly, as I've said about 7 times, just have fun. Theatre is a great, great, great thing to do. It is such a great day out, and it's ended even better if you do meet the cast. If you're lucky enough to meet the cast, then that's great. If you don't meet the cast, then that's great as well, because you've still seen such an amazing performance. But yeah, so that's my video for today, stage doors, do's and don'ts. This is a bit of a random video. I'm desperately trying to be more confident in vlogs, because I'm very awkward. But somebody suggests I do a makeup vlog. That's not happening, because I don't actually wear makeup. So I don't expect to see that from me anytime soon. But yeah, so I will see you very soon with another vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Yes, so fingers crossed I won't be as awkward next time. See you soon.